Hello, we are geeks assembled, and I'm full of cold. Over the festive period, yes, as usual. But
Poorly.
I know, but I'm a trooper. Carry on. Got the drink. What more can I need? Um, Today we are discussing a 2016 movie of everything sort of a Jane Austen-esque movie.
Yeah, it's ask.
Jane Austen-esque, but also sort of a Danny Boyle esque take as well.
Hmm.
We're talking Pride and Prejudice and Zombie, a drama, horror comedy, dark comedy. Um, it's set in the world of sort of Jane Austen at that period, but there's a plague of zombies. So we
Hmm.
have a Mr. Darcy, Colonel Darcy in this, um, as we did in the Jane Austen original book. Um, so yeah, it's about survival, and it's also about the family of sisters who are sort of trained in the art of zombie killing. Um, so I've never seen this movie before. It was a random pick a few weeks ago. So I'll go over to Susan with her take on Prejudice and zombies.
All right. Well, the one who did, I liked your introduction, Lee. The one who did the training of
Mm,
these women, it was their father, Mr. Bennett. I don't know first name. I don't remember the book having a first name, but um, he is played by Charles Dance from Game of Thrones. So yeah, he's a badass, and he trained up his little girls into being badass. Lily James, Bella Heathcote, Ellie Bamber, and Millie Brady, and Suki Waterhouse were the Bennett daughters. That was really great. It was fun, and and uh, the the primary suitor of Elizabeth Bennet was Mr. Darcy, played by Sam Riley, and um, yeah, I mean, just like the book, you're just like one moment she's 100% against him, and then like after she figures out that he's an honorable guy, 180 turn right away. You know, I love Jane Austen, but these radical personality shifts and emotional turns, I don't know. I don't know if girls' feelings change that fast. I've never been that fickle in my whole life. Um, and yeah, so it was the lore of the zombies was as follows: you could kill them by chopping their head off. You could kill them by shooting them right here.
mhm.
There was some zombies that were trying not to eat human brains by eating pig brains, and they were actually a church going group of zombies that were part of the Church of England and St. Lazarus's parish. Very funny.
Mm.
And yeah, so that incredible Wickham uh, betrayal type deal um, ended up being that in that church. Other things that were quite interesting about the lore uh, is that these zombies could move about the same speed as people used to move. And so it's very much like the 28 days, 28 weeks, 28 years later series.
Mm.
That these, it seems as though British zombies aren't slow movers. British zombies are fucking marathon runners and shit.
It's just those American zombies that just haven't got they just haven't got it.
They don't get up and go. They just kind
No.
of they move very slowly and deliberately, and they are coming to get you, Barbara. This lot were like at some points they were conversant, and at some points they were just like they were just moaners, you know.
Mm.
They were like mourning Myrtle all the time. Anyway, I really enjoyed this movie. I love a little bit of Jane Austen every so often. It was funny that Matt Smith was in this as the parson, and the parson gets snubbed. That was really funny, actually, because I
Yeah,
bet that's
he was the sort of comic relief in the movie, wasn't he?
well, yeah, and he was the one who everybody took the Mickey out of. So I was that was good because the way he treated Alex, my Alex, he deserves it, even as a person. Just FYI. I mean, I loved his Doctor Who, but as a person, look what zombies get him. Anyway, uh, that's not very nice of me, I know, but and I love that they were like debating the aristocracy of some of the zombies and some of the people who had been bitten and had changed that were part of the aristocracy. You never were sure. Oh my gosh. Like that one that's face was okay on this side, but then on the other side, she had like cavity in her cheeks and stuff. That was funny. I mean, like, so yeah, there's some really amusing parts, and so yeah, back over to you, Lee, for
Yeah,
amusing parts.
I beg your pardon. Uh,
I beg your pardon. I wasn't saying anything
um,
personal. I was speaking in general terms.
well, um, yeah, we had sort of. I said this was 2016. We had a sort of spate of sort of similar movies in this sort of vein. One we did not so long back, Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter. Um,
Yes,
sort of, that you take a well-known genre or carry a person and put them in a sort of like ridiculous situation. Um,
yes, yes,
but this seemed to work. This worked.
yeah,
Yeah. Um, you got you got the Bennett sisters all trained in martial arts. Sword wielding and rifle wielding, and musket wielding, and great action scenes. Um, so you've got Matt Smith as the person who's their cousin, who falls in love with all of them, but he doesn't end up marrying any of them. But he's always, as you say, he's always the butt of jokes of everybody else. He did play a good character, to be honest. Um, say you had Charles Dance. He's done more than Game of Thrones, though. Charles Dance is a well-respected actor, um, going way back when he started. Um, and we have got the twist, as you say, with the Wickham twist, where he was saying he wanted money to help these zombies convert to pig's brains and not eat human brains, and they'll pray to God every day and all like that. But there was method behind his madness. He was sort of training them to become a zombie army to take over. And if you saw just past the cast credits at the end of the movie, you saw the zombie army waiting outside the church,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't know what happens after that. It's just left us on a movie cliffhanger. um, yeah, it was a good watch. I was laughing or giggling away to myself with the comic parts, and the action parts are good. And Mr. Darcy, played by, was it Sam Riley? Now, Didn't he play Ian Curtis in a movie? Or am I thinking of someone else? Yes, he did. 2007 film
Control.
Control. Yeah, I knew I recognised the face, but yeah, he played a good Mr. Darcy. Many people have played him before, so yeah, it was over the top, of course, zombies and stuff like that. But hey, you don't need a high IQ to enjoy a movie like this. So, any things what stand out for you, Susan?
All right. Well, the part where let's see, there were the part where the girls were going to a sleepover and they had a quote unquote chaperone.
Mm-hmm.
That was really funny. And then I mean, the misdeeds and stuff that they got into and stuff, and other things that I thought were really great um were the big turn of Elizabeth Bennet, like from someone who was really a very judgmental person to someone with a lot more sort of open mind and uh, I mean, having been trained in science and martial arts, these two things are um, like form part of her character, but also she's able to like, and the actress Lily James really showed the sort of getting over those obstacles in her way. And this is kind of like man versus man and man versus nature also, because the whole situation was these zombies were like predators, and that was really the only time that people were safe is past the walls and the fortifications of all of these British manors. And yeah, uh,
I mean, as well, I was trying to remember while watching this. Have we ever had in any movies before where the zombies could talk?
um, not really.
Yeah, because they was having conversations, wasn't they, before they had their heads
Yeah,
blown, sort of thing.
yeah.
Uh,
I mean, they were talking to the other characters. Yes,
yeah,
exactly. Um, I don't think that in the Shaun of the Dead series, the Shaun of the Dead thing,
yeah.
or um, the Resident Evil, or
Any,
no,
I was trying to rack my brain, and I'm thinking, no, because every zombie I've seen are just lumbering or just, you
yeah.
know,
I mean, very much coming right out of
yeah.
Cesar Romero's
Caesar Romero,
lore.
Caesar Romero, the Joker.
No, okay. Who the heck am I thinking of?
I know what you mean.
The guy who made Night of the Living Dead. Oh my
Yeah.
God. George Romero. Thanks. Thanks,
Hey,
Alan.
hey, it'd have been funny if Caesar Romero had done it.
It would have been. Oh my God. I'm
Caesar.
getting laughed at from all over. It's just the reality when you're Susie. You're gonna get things wrong. Okay, but the important thing is like um both the speed at which British zombies move and the fact that when they're aristocratic they still talk.
They,
I,
they
yeah.
still play. They still play cards.
Uh-huh. Yep.
So they've still got
And
they've still got the intellect.
yeah, and they are still sort of hoity-toity and dismissive of folks with, you know, lesser standard.
And also it was pointed out when one was in the um, carriage, capsized carriage, said, "Help, help, help me! I'm trapped. I can't move."
Uh-huh.
It was a trap, wasn't it?
Uh-huh. It was a trap.
It was a trap. So thinking zombies,
Yeah.
thinking speaking zombies.
Yeah. That was crazy. I did laugh a lot about that carriage. So go ahead, Lee, your favorite points or
Um,
that carriage was great.
I mean, it was good to see. Oh, what's her face? Lena Headey in
Yeah.
as Lady Catherine de Bourgh with her eye patch.
Yeah.
She wasn't
Oh
in
my
it much,
gosh.
she wasn't in it much, but when she was there, she sort of stole the, the
Uh-huh.
in it. Um,
Is this for fashion or for function?
yeah, function.
Function, but a little bit more of that.
I mean, I
That
did
was
like
great.
the scenes with Mrs. Bennett, Sally Phillips. Um, every moment she was trying to palm her daughters off to get married
Uh-huh.
into in the scene where she says, if you go with him, I will never ever talk to you again. And Charles Dance, the father, says, if you do what your mother says, I'll never talk to you again. So, so he was siding with the daughter. There's
Hmm.
things like that I enjoyed. But say the action scenes were brilliant. Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
There was lots of asking and
it was just the scenes where they're all, with all the fluffy dresses and silk dresses and all like that, and hair in ringlets and all like that. And there they are, sharpening swords, filling muskets, and you think, well, you don't see this. When you read Jane Austen, you don't imagine these scenes.
yeah.
But yeah, it was a fun movie. I mean, it didn't do too good at the box office. The budget was $28 million, and it only grossed about 16.
Oh
So,
no.
so yeah, so that would mostly be a flop. So if there
But
was going to,
wasn't that where Matt started going out with Lily?
oh, I don't know. Was it that
I
around
think it
that?
was.
This was 2016.
Yeah.
Uh, oh, well. Uh, here we are. She was in a relationship with Matt Smith, whom she met while working on Pride and Prejudice and Zombies.
Yeah, I thought this was where they hooked up.
Yeah. So
That was
separated
fun.
separated in 2019. So yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
not too much chemistry, but enough to sort of start something. But that was fun.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
the other thing that was really interesting was who was it? Um,
what we're looking for.
oh, just like the guy who played the doctor, and the doctor kept screwing up the treatments. That was really, I mean, that was one of the in jokes of the movie, was the fact that the doctor wasn't able to treat any of the wounds properly. So that was just interesting. And
Okay.
um and the ball was really beautiful.
Hmm.
I mean, the ball before the fightings broke out, it was really lovely.
You knew if there was going to be a ball, it'd all end in tears.
Yeah,
You just
yeah,
by the title of the movie, you just knew.
yeah. It was it was there was a lot of fighting breaking out.
Mm.
Anyway, I enjoyed it a lot, it wasn't my first time seeing. I've seen it a couple of times, so it was good.
This it was just
And
a random choice, and
yeah,
uh, so anything else, or should we go to final and score?
um, yeah, it was written by Burst Steers and
Do you mean Jane
Seth
Austen didn't write it?
Seth Graham Smith wrote Pride and Prejudice and Zombies book,
Hmm.
but Jane Austen, you know, it was based so much on Jane Austen. So much of the dialogue came out of Jane Austen Pride and Prejudice that but Bert Steers directed it, and he wrote the screenplay from Graham or Seth Graham Smith's book.
Yeah.
And that was so, like, I just wanted to give those guys shout outs too, because that was, you know, it was good work. It was enjoyable. Um, I don't understand why it did so poorly at the theater.
Mm.
I don't know. Maybe it was a time when was 2016 just full of zombie movies or something?
I know we in the past 20 years or more, 25 years, we have had a lot of zombie franchises, haven't we?
Yeah, I mean, there was Zombieland, and there was like the Resident Evil ones, and then there was like the ones that Simon
28,
Pegg and
yeah.
yeah, Nick
Um,
Frost, and then there
Walking
was also The
Walking
Walking
Dead
Dead.
TV. We got
I
inundated with
I
zombies.
I zombie yeah,
Yeah,
right.
we did get overrun with it, I think.
Yeah, so maybe that was the issue there, because you know the the story itself was so much based on the sort of nascent romance
Yeah,
genre, you know? I mean, that's really what Jane Austen was. She was like the forerunner of all of these other romance writers through the ages, you know?
we did we did do a review a movie a few years back with another zombies. Was it Gangsters versus Zombies? Do you remember that one?
Yeah, yeah,
That I think was roughly around the same time as well.
yeah. So I yeah, that's what I kind of figured.
Yeah.
I don't know why it wasn't more well attended, but maybe it was because of that. Anyway,
I tell you as well what we haven't mentioned, and I never, this was, I think, was adding to the zombie law about the flies,
oh yeah, a little vial of carrion flies.
Korean flies. The Yeah, you need to start worrying when they stop.
Uh-huh. And they were all over that one guy's face.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah,
Detected the undead.
yeah,
That
that
was
was that was
something to the zombie law, I think, because I've never heard that one before.
yeah.
If there's
Who
a,
was that guy? That guy was
I don't think he's,
um
I don't think he's on the cast list there.
um
So
yeah, maybe it was Mr. Kingston, Angus Kennedy. Anyway, yeah, good British cast, really good British cast, really good British story, and really good, sort of the aristocracy with zombies, and you know, it's a little bit of horror, a little bit of fun, and a lot of posh speaking.
so what would you give it out of 10 then?
I will give this 8 uh, hip or ankle strap blades out of 10. I thought that was really cool. Like all these girls, like with all these, uh, blades strapped to their ankles and stuff.
It was just it was just another different world. So
Yeah.
me, I enjoyed it. Say first time seeing it.
Oh, good.
As you say, a good cast, ensemble cast. Um, I was wondering though, was Charles Dance, you know, strapped for cash for doing it? I mean, because it's not the sort of movie you would expect to see him in.
Right.
Uh, he always makes these high class movies, but he was there,
Right.
he was in it. So I'm gonna. It was a weird one, but I enjoyed it. I'm gonna give this 8.5 carrion flies out of 10.
Oh, nice.
So it's enjoyable if you can get your head round the sort of setting of it. But it
Right.
works once you get into the movie. Um, so yeah, so that's our little review of Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. I hope you guys have seen it. If not, why not go out there and watch it? Come back to us and let us know what you thought of it. Leave a comment below on the video, this video we put up. Um, you're free to leave comments on all our videos. So you can comment on one of the other ones you watch and let us know what you thought of them. Also, you can leave a message on our videos if you'd like to join us. And we can get you in. You have to be 18 and over though, because some things, like zombies or really grotesque movies or drug taking or you have to be 18 or over. Like
Right.
play safe. All you need is a working camera and microphone and the device you use, and so I'll cipher through any comments and asking us to join us, and we'll get back to you. Also, as well, uh, if you follow us on Facebook, please remember to press the bell notification button, and you'll get notified every time we put up a video, so you'd never ever miss out our wonderful output. Is that it, Susan?
That's it.
I think that's it for now. Yeah. So we're just recording this just after the Christmas period, so we're feeling a bit full with all the food, the cheer. So we'd like to wish everybody who's had it, over this period, good wishes. Whatever religion you are, whatever festive season you celebrate, um, you know, good cheer. I mean, glass is empty now. Good cheer to all. So
and do enjoy the rest of our podcast, because we have done a few festive ones.
yes, we've sort of slipped off that, haven't we?
Just
So maybe next time we'll get back into the swing of things on that.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll see you next time. So please be safe out there, and remember, look out for those zombies. Bye for now.